What's up, you guys? Tony here for Project Grow. Welcome back to Project Grow. We kind of went on hiatus specifically due to an incident that happened about a month ago. I was hospitalized and kind of throughout that process, kind of a freak accident, kind of went through a soul searching process to not only just get more of a clear concept of where I was at, but also understanding a little bit more of the appreciation of my life to actually go forth with everything. But also at the same time, within that process, making sure that myself is optimally well aware of everything that's going on within my life and what I want to share with you guys to make sure that not only the knowledge is well-rounded, it's potent information, but also at the same time, I'm not sacrificing myself just to give you a video every single week. So I do appreciate the people that have looked out for me and have, sent their love and support. It's been a huge, and it's been a rough month, I'll be honest with you guys. So I do appreciate the people, specifically my friends back home, that do know about the situation. I won't go into detail because there's no need for it. But also at the same time, I'm very glad to be back in front of this camera to be able to do some information, as well as share, just what I've kind of construed on the whole idea of nutritional aspects within the last month or so. So first and foremost, I wanted to kind of not only jump back into the concept of the nutritional lifestyle, what we've done for Project Grow, but for the last couple weeks, I've kind of, practiced and integrated a lot of my economic viability aspects within the farmers market circuit, as well as the downtown surplus market within Los Angeles, which has been a huge help from not only some of the people that I know that are doing specific nutritional aspects and lifestyles, but also I got to kind of dabble into it, which is kind of fun because I've been able to share food with other people, but also at the same time I got to learn, by going to specific places about different types of cuisine within a raw vegan aspect as well as an organic aspect of just what people are taking into account on not only just their nutritional choices, but also their spiritual, their mental, and their physical choices as well, which has been a huge optimal, huge well-rounded perspective and, huge aspect to the viability and also the vitality and vigorous lifestyle that a lot of these people that I'm working with have. So super excited about what we're going to dive into. What I wanted to really do specifically this week is just give you guys an intel of what I've been doing the last couple of weeks and also give you guys a more, guided aspect for the next coming week so we can stay, not only just, together, but also at the same time we can stay in a specific mindset where we're always challenging each other. Not only just if me taking time off from specifically doing videos like this, but also just challenging each other just with my questions, but also just being open-minded to specific aspects of not only just food, but, how we're approaching that food. So what's really cool and what I'm going to touch base on is the 80-10-10 diet specifically. Next week, I'm hoping to sit down with Matt Menzer, who is one of the line cooks that I work with. Culinary art aspect, man, the man is he's amazing. I mean, not only the passion that comes behind his nutritional lifestyle, but also just like how he breaks down. I got to have lunch with him at his place this past week, and just the whole concept of like how he does food on a raw vegan aspect within the 80-10-10 concept is fascinating. So just to brief you guys on what the 80-10-10 concept is, 80% of the carbohydrate intake is based off of predominantly fruits, mainly sweet fruits, so that's tropical fruits, and that's complemented by tender greens, salads, anything that is complementary within a chlorophyll based of greens. So a lot of spinach, whether it be arugula, mixed green, red cabbage, green cabbage, white cabbage, as well as just any type of form of tender green to complement, high abundance of, simple sugared fruits. Also that 10 perspective, the remaining 20%, 10% maximum by fat, and then a 10% maximum by protein. And a lot of people ask specific vegans, where are they going to get their protein from? But also complementing the 80-10-10 diet, if you read the China study by Colin T. Campbell, he talks about the whole concept of not having to go above 10% of your total caloric intake of protein. And we'll dive more into that a little bit next week as we continuously go forward with just not only nutritional aspects, but concrete information and data, scientific research of how the abundance and life expectancies and not only vitalities of different types of civilizations and different types of people all across the world utilize their nutritional aspects for their health, which is not only staggering to look outside of the United States and how poorly regimented our diet is to actually take care of ourselves, but also looking at different civilizations and different areas and demographics of the world to see what we can use and what we can take and how we can complement that specific aspect of food and healthful choices to have more of a productive and, in my opinion, a more well-rounded optimum life. I think that's the best thing that a lot of people are looking for, is not only if you want your true happiness, if you want your true wealth, that is your health. And if you don't really attain that optimum health, I don't feel like you can truly gather what happiness really entails. So just talking to Matt and also being able to orchestrate a lot of what he's been doing, he has structured this in a way where it's beautiful. He's talking about the economic. Let's just do a simple breakdown, and then obviously I can open it up for more questions, through the Project Grow website, also through the Project Grow email. You guys can always contact me. I'm glad to be back, and I'm sorry if I haven't got back to anybody in the last couple of weeks. But for an economic viability standpoint, taking 38 pounds, granted this seems like a lot, but also in the construct of reading the book and also understanding the caloric intake of fruit, I was able to, I had a connection through one of the surplus grocery stores who used organic bananas in cases, but had surplus of them that he had to get rid of every single week. So I actually got 38 pounds of bananas that I've been able to share with other people that I haven't been able to keep myself, but also have utilized for shakes, smoothies, anything that I want to do on a banana lifestyle. I got it for 26 bucks, 38 pounds, 26 bucks. I got a full case of pineapples for $15. Now this is all non-GMO based food. This is absolutely phenomenal. And also I've learned the trick of the trade to be able to go to farmer's market to get anywhere from 20 to 40 pounds of organic citrus, anywhere from $15 to $25. So I think putting that into a perspective, yes, a lot of people are the concepts of too much sugar, not enough protein, where is the good fat, but also at the same time, I challenge you like Matt Menzer challenged me to do this for 30 days. Try it out, build yourself up to it, be confident with the information, and also just open yourself up to the fact that this is common sense. This is common sense if you break it down. If you have to modify it, like I said, this whole concept of what we do with Project Grow is to grow. It's not to perfect. I mean, you can practice, practice makes perfect in a sense, but also at the same time, if you practice perfectly, I believe that makes perfect. So I think if you open your mind and you open up your ideas to this actual research and this actual finding, this actual nutritional lifestyle, and kind of adapt and modify the way that you deem fit, it's absolutely explosive. I've seen an abundance and array of energy that I was looking for. I was looking for a little bit more uplifting and mentally vigorous mental vitality as well as physical vitality with the strenuous, lifestyle that I have, not only just workload, but also the mental fatigue that I felt that I was getting that wasn't complemented from my nutritional aspect. Because I thought one thing about veganism, but I didn't think the right thing about taking my nutritional approach outside of just a nutritional aspect comparatively to an ethical aspect. Like, how can you coincide the two to actually make it more viable and actually make the best choices possible? So I challenge you specifically for this week, go out the 80-10-10 diet by Douglas Graham. Go check it out. Shout out again to Matt Menzer. I know I've mentioned it before, but he's done an absolute phenomenal job. And once again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Happy belated Mother's Day. I hope everyone is doing well. Always always challenge yourself. Hustle and meditate and live like a warrior. But more importantly, love yourself. And I'll check you guys out next week. All right, peace.
Keep on smiling for. Keep on smiling for.